everybody, Elthamir here with another video, and today we are going to be going over a different game that I enjoy playing, Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. This is their blog that they have. It's Title Update 5 Preview. Something that I've been really excited about getting back into this game. I believe I still plan on doing a playthrough of this game sometime after I finish Enshrouded. I just don't know where it is on my list. Depends what they have coming up. But anyway, let's get into this and see what's coming in in this preview. I also have a video that they sent out. I'm going to go over. Pretty excited. Let's go. John Paul here, director of Lord of the Rings Return to Moria free range games. We've been hard at work at refining and expanding the game, and we're excited to share a preview of Title Update 5, which is packed with new content and improvements. But before diving into what's coming, a huge thank you to players, especially our active in our Discord community, blah, 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 whatever. Just last week, we released full support for dedicated servers. It's been fantastic to see so many of you setting up servers and helping each other out. We know dedicated servers can be a technical challenge, and we appreciate everyone's patience and collaboration. While it's currently available via Steam CMD, we're still working on distributing to dedicated servers executable through Steam. I don't really care. So what's coming in Update 5? Well, with Title Update 4, we introduced the cosmetic wardrobe system, which I'm excited to try out. I actually haven't tried that out yet, allowing players to customize their dwarf's appearance. We also launched the Rohan Pack, our first premium skin. Now with Title Update 5, we're adding a new reward for completing the story. Any player who finishes the game after the update goes live, whether in sandbox or campaign mode, will now see the Lord of Moria skin in unlockable tab. Players who have already beaten the story would also get it. Thank God. This cosmetic is a tribute to the final cinematic and a way to showcase your triumph. Keep an eye out for previews of how it looks in-game with different tints. Now, they also have free cam mode, which this is the video of. I'll just play the video. I think that's really neat, to be honest. And honestly, uh, if you're recording the game, it makes it really easy to do screenshots and do thumbnails. So that's pretty sweet. I really like that. That's really good. You can hide the UI and even the dwarf, which, oh my god, like that. I don't think any games have that I'm aware of. So that's exciting. They also have farming system improvements. Survival crafting games thrive on progression, and we know that moving from foraging to farming should feel more intuitive. Yeah, I this is one part of Lord of the Rings Return to Moria that I didn't really get into, but I'd love to get into. So they made it more accessible earlier in the game. More abundant bat droppings. Yeah, bat shit. Let's go. Farm plots will now cost rock instead of granite, thank God, allowing players to start farming earlier. Probably should have been an option anyway. Like, you can have it as granite, but rock is also kind of like a lower grade, like most games have. New farming mechanic, including visible growing stages, adjusted growth times, updated sound and visual effects. That's kind of cool. Although it kind of looks like they're like, panicking. And they have a few surprises with the farming system, so stay tuned for a first preview video, which I will be going over. Okay, and more. We can't reveal everything just yet, but we do have one more thing to tease. Coming alongside this update, while we won't spoil the surprise now, we're dropping this small hint. Now, let's see. Okay, let's diagnose this hint, okay? Let's see. That looks like I want to say it's a shield, but that looks like this, doesn't it? Doesn't that look like this? So that is definitely that. You see the crown. So is this going to be, are they saying that we actually might get more content for after? That'd be kind of cool. Alongside these major additions, the Title 5 update, I did that. How did I end up doing that? Title 5 update. I did that and just, okay, well, we're just going to pretend that didn't happen. We'll also bring bug fixes, quality of life improvements based on community feedback. We're committed to listening, refining, and making Return to Moria the best experience possible. We're targeting late March, early April timeframe, but we'll update as it gets closer. Thank you. Beyond Title Update 5. I did it right that time. I had to think about that one. I was like, wait, was that right? Am I just, okay, whatever. I'm not having a great day, apparently. We're planning what comes next. We can't wait to share more with you. Until then, back to the mines. I love this game. This game's really fun. And the one thing that I really wish that they would do, which maybe is what they're doing here, is that there's something for people who have finished the game. Something else to do. Maybe, and spoiler alert. So if you don't want spoilers for Return to Moria, then bye. Oh. Once you finish, and you go through the, I wish that you could start bringing the dwarves back into Moria and start building, and you still get the orc raids and all that stuff, but like you're building the city back up and you're doing it like district by district, like you have a quest to build this district, build that district next, build this district next, build this many houses, get these many dwarfs in, and then, repel these many orcs or these many urukai, whatever. I think that would be so cool if you could do something like that. Or even go somewhere else. Like maybe Gimli pulls you out and says, I know you're the Lord of Moria now, but we need help over here. That'd be kind of cool. But I think the first thing would be sweet. Now this, what is that? That's a tree. The reason why I think I say it could be a shield is this here. Oh, with this here. But it could be some sort of floating island too. But I don't know if they have that in Lord of the Rings. I'm not very I'm familiar with the lore of Lord of the Rings a little bit, but I haven't really I haven't read the books. I've only watched the movies. So that could be a shield. Which, if it's a shield, like a new pack, I don't know, to go with this. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe an elven shield, because maybe it's an elven district kind of thing, because the elven district looks, it's actually in the back there. It looks like that there. But interesting, really interesting. I'm excited. I just wish that this game kind of falls in the same realm as Elder Scrolls Online, is in that silence is kind of hurting them. It's not because it's a bad game. Same thing with ESO. It's not that it's a bad game. It's just that silence means that other games are going to pass them. Like originally, this game was going to be the next game after I finished Enshrouded. The way it was going to go was I did a Enshrouded playthrough. Next was going to be Lord of the Rings Return to Moria playthrough. And then I was going to do a Planet Crafter playthrough. And then I don't remember what was after that. Maybe Avowed. And then that was going to be it. But now, I'm not sure when this update's coming out. Well, it says late March, early April, but I'm not sure the update's even cool. You know what I mean? If it's worth starting a new playthrough on. So now it's like, okay, Enshrouded, then Pal World, then probably then Planet Crafter, then if I've saved enough and I can do it, Avowed. that's gonna be pretty much, or I might do Avowed before Planet Crafter. But that, you know, that's pretty much the plan. And this is put on the back burner, much like Elder Scrolls Online, kind of put on the back burner in terms of any sort of playthrough because I have no idea what kind of content's coming up. Is it gonna be a major DLC? Is it gonna be just like armor packs? And I mean, I love that the trees in the Elven district grow back. You know, like I don't know if you can see trees here. This is kind of like the Elven District here a little bit, but I think this is a different mode. See, this is something that this game does, which is really great, but also at the same time, which is brain fart. It changes every time you go in, right? Which is really great, but it makes making videos on how to do things and where to find things really difficult because my playthrough is going to be different from yours. But they have two different modes, which is really cool, but it's the same thing. It's all it's kind of like Lethal Company. It's procedurally generated. There we go. You know, but like just little hints here. I guess I can give you hints. Like, see this? This is orcs, Yurkai, whatever. In order to have these guys not respawn, if you're like, dude, why did they keep respawning and keep killing them? You need to kill this flag, right? That's what you got to do. And then one hint for you guys, if you go into, remember that axe that if you chop down trees or chop down whatever, it gives you a certain kind of wood. Chopping down these with that will do that for you. We'll do that as well. Not just trees. You can chop this stuff down because it's wood. It's made of trees. So it should work unless they patched it. But I know that they made it to where you, like the elven trees grow back, which was an awesome update. I can't wait for free cam mode. I can't wait for the skin, but I want something more to do with my character in the end game. That's what I want. I want something after I finish the story. So, but I'm excited. Are you excited for Title Update 5? Have you even played Lord of the Rings Return to Moria? I actually do recommend at least one playthrough. There are some things that really piss me off about the game, but there are some things that are great about the game. So I'll probably, I might even do, I meant to do a review of Return to Moria. Not even kidding you. I meant to do a review of it. Maybe I'll do one. But it's a really good game. It has its frustrations. It definitely has its humongous downsides. But there is a lot of upside. So I say check it out. You know, at least it's a 3 out of 5, I think. It's not as good as Enshrouded. It's not as good as what Avowed looks like. But it's definitely worth it. I think if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, anyway, it's definitely worth it. Anyway, so let me know what you guys think about Title Update 5, and I will see you in the next video.